All right, hi everyone. So thanks for joining. And this morning, it was very great morning. Okay, actually today is the March 29th is the premiere of this movie. All right, Heisei Lighter versus Showa Lighter, Kamen Lighter Taisen. And in the first show, I went with my son actually. Okay, and so both of us really enjoyed that movie. Okay. Well, see, I was born in the Showa era. I was born in 1963, and then my son was born in the Heisei era. So, actually, this is very interesting because I've grown up with the Showa Lighters, and then my son grew up with the Heisei Lighters. And particularly, he is a big fan of the, Kamen Rider Kabuto, yeah, and then Decade. No, he's a big fan of these two. And so it was very interesting to see that, versus movies, okay? All right. Of course, I was for the Showa Lighters, and he was for the Heisei. Okay, so just to show you the, this great movie, the pictures of that, okay? And front page. Well, of course, this movie is about, Heisei and Kamen Rider and Showa Lighter, but also, you see that, featuring the Super Sentai. And then there are people that unexpected. I mean, actually, I didn't know that one, one person is appeared, and then I didn't think about that. Okay, but I would, that was great. Okay, anyway, so all the lighters, got together, and then you find out about the story. How it's kind of complicated to talk about it. The bad guys, enemies, this time Badan, okay? I believe the Badan was the kind of, people, the good, evil organizations that against the Zekros. Okay, and this movie, the Kamen Rider Zekros plays a very important, role as well. And you see that, Zekros, Murasame Ryo is featured here, and then of course the Hongo Takeshi, Fujioka Hiroshi-han, and then Jin Keisuke as a Kamen Rider X. And I have to say that these Showa Rider actors, they did very, very good. I don't know how my son, which he was born in the Heisei era, I don't know how he understands that these guys' messages. But they played in a very it's not just only the Kamen Rider actions. It's about the what happened after them. After the Kamen Rider X, fought against that the evil organizations, and then what happened to him, and also what happened to the Murasame Ryo, which is the Zekros. And also for the Hongo Takeshi, okay? And so it was very interesting story that goes with the Heisei Riders. Heisei Riders, Kamen Rider Fights, as you know that, Takumi is back in the shows. And of course, and Decade, Tsukasa is back also. And Shotaro, and then I saw the Wizard as well, okay? He's back as well. And so pretty much, everyone, of course, they are not everyone, but we know that their faces, and their story, each of them talk to each other with the Showa and Heisei. Oh yeah, and then Kamen Rider 15. Well, I cannot talk about that the story-wise. Probably you will find out later on. But the Kamen Rider 15, who has that older Heisei Rider, Heisei 15 Riders power, and then he's strong, very strong. Okay, I have to say that because the Heisei Riders just each in the fight, I would say always that 15 had a much advantage. He used that his special rock seed. You have probably seen that those special rock seed comes with the Showa Riders. The Heisei Riders one. Heisei Riders rock seed. All their faces on the one rock seed, and he can transform into the basically the Gaim design, but and then he actually bring that design of the wizard, Heisei, and almost everyone of the 15 Heisei riders. And so, oh wow, he used that very well. He used those skills very well. Strong, tough enemy. But even that the tough enemy has the kind of soft spot as well. And so the story will come, go with, the story plot goes with is a very simple, basic story that one boy who, died in an accident. And that story, always gathered with that little boy. And everybody wants to protect something. And it's really touchy story. I really, like that stories. And I have to say that this is a very good movies. And I highly recommend that you guys watch it. And I'm sure that everyone is very much interested in, so which riders won? Well, I cannot talk about it, all right? But I have to say that, you probably have guessed that riders are riders. Kamen riders are Kamen riders. And they don't kill each other. They fight, yes, but they don't kill. All right. So that's the kind of hint. And I was very happy about the story ending, and which shows that very nice pictures over here. All the riders standing and looking at all the sunsets. And this is a very symbolical picture I really admire. Okay. All right. So I have to say that this is a great movie, and oh boy, I just loved it. Loved that all the stuff. Especially my favorite part was the Takumi, the Fies. He did that very, very good acting, and together with the Jin Keisuke, the Kamen Rider X. Kamen Rider X in this movie, and he not really retired, but he is the kind of small, he lives in a small, village near the oceans, and then he is a doctor and helping the village people, and then fishermen, he helps that as a doctor. Jin Keisuke, Kamen Rider X, act as a doctor. And then Takumi comes in and then meet him with that Kamen Rider X, and understanding, finding a way to find the answer to his life. Okay, what he should do, and so it was very touchy stories, and not just only the Takumi, but so is the Tsukasa as well. And Tsukasa did a very good part. And Shotaro is always like that, okay? But you know it, okay? All right, and then so Sentai, Super Sentai, how did they comes in? Well, Super Sentai doesn't appear in the first maybe 90 minutes or something, okay? The movie itself goes over 100 minutes, okay? That's actually, as a Super Sentai or Kamen Rider related movies, it's pretty long. Usually the movie is like a 90 minutes or sometimes 60 minutes. But this time over 100 minutes. And that's wrong. And then a good story. So the Super Sentai, and then, well, of course, Tokyuja appears. But there's only one more person. I mean, not as a team, but he appears. Okay. Well, you guess who? Well, you probably know the answer, and that's the Kyoryu Red. Kyoryu Red comes and help the fight against the Badan, okay? And so, we are expecting, you probably have seen that those toy announcers, new toys, coming in I believe, April. Let me show you. Here's the catalog. I know you guys have seen this one. Take a look. All right, so there's a Den liner, and then Gabutira, Kyoryuja Lesser, and the Den-O Lesser is introduced. And these lessers will be introduced in late April. That's kind of pretty long from now, but late April, the Kyoryuja Lesser and the Den-O Lesser will be announced. So, you probably guessed that our last 30 minutes of the fighting against the Bandai, not the Bandai, Badan, ne? Okay, not the fight again, don't fight with the Bandai, okay? But the battle against the Badan, these, Kyoryuja Lesser and then, Den-O Lesser comes in and then do that all the gut dies with the Tokyujus, and which was very interesting, and I won't talk about that, but you're gonna laugh how Den-O acts in the movie, okay? Yeah, don't fight against the Bandai, the Badan, I mean, not the Bandai, okay? And also, I see that, another toy releases over here. I'm sure it's coming very soon, but here, Deluxe Rock Seed Kamen Rider Taisen set is coming in. That will be released in April, early April actually. 4月上旬, okay? Price is about the 3,300 yen, okay? So these, movie-related special items coming very soon, probably the next week, and so we cannot wait for that, and then we'll be getting them, okay? Yeah, you're gonna enjoy this, and then watch it if you can. All right. So let's start today's show's demonstrations after this, and then I will start with the rock seed, the game. All right. So thank you very much for watching this, and then I'll come back for you after this. Thank you. All right. Talk to you.